Good day, everyone. My name is Muge Evaristus, a master's student in artificial intelligence at Nottingham Trent University. I'm excited to present my project, which is part of the STEM 4.0 initiative. I'll be sharing a quick demo of STEM Hub, an AI-driven learning platform designed to transform teaching and learning in developing countries like Nigeria. This platform is driven by the urgent need to bridge the educational gap between the Western world and developing countries. It aims to internationalize learning and reduce brain drain by providing global standard education locally, so that students no longer need to leave their countries to access quality education. This project also promotes personalization and adaptation by tailoring content to each student's unique needs. It embraces linguistic inclusivity through the adoption of Pidgin English, making learning more relatable and effective. Importantly, this platform promotes the responsible use of AI in education. Rather than replacing teachers, it supports them, enabling educators to create lesson content, while AI handles delivery and assessment. This ensures teachers remain at the heart of the learning process. This platform supports two types of accounts: the students and the educators or the institution accounts. First, let me walk you through the student's account. First, we need to log in as a student. So here we are logged in as a student. So every student has access to the My Learning and the code soon. First, let's explore the courses on this platform. So we have tons of courses on this platform created by either an institution or educator. And this student is enrolled to 3 courses. So let's explore the courses. So every course has different modules, and every module has different sections. So let's explore this section. So here is the student learning environment. So at the point of creating a course, an institution or educator upload a course material as well as additional resources for the students, while the AI generates videos for the visual learners. This platform supports an AI assistant, which helps to break down complex terms in the learning material, and as well it acts as a Pidgin translator. So we can either ask the AI assistant to explain or to translate to Pidgin, or explain and translate to Pidgin, just like we can see here. So this is the explanation, and then this is the translation. So we ask it a question, problems or difficulties with the Turing test. So it gave us this explanation, and then we have the translated version of this explanation here to Pidgin. And this content was gotten from the lecture notes. So it explains every concept given to it based on what we have here in the lecture notes, or in the knowledge base. Here we have an interactive section for magnifying our text. So this is basically for students that are visually impaired, to magnify a text maybe while reading. So here we have our text. So now let's try to ask our model or the AI to translate this to Pidgin. So we can use the translate function to translate this text to Pidgin. So here we have the translated version of our text here in Pidgin. Nobody fit deny say computer sabi process logic. So we can get that here. So we can see no one can refute computer's ability to process logic. Nobody fit say deny say computer fits process logic. So this is a translated version of this. So if we try ask and translate will give us will explain this concept, and as well give us the translated version of it, just like we have here. Another aspect of this platform is the assessment. So students are able to take assessments and the AI provide them with feedback of the assessments. So we can try to take or randomly pick take questions. Let's take an assessment, a quick assessment, to see what or to check to see the feedback which we'll get from the AI. So we can see the feedback which we got from the AI. So the AI provides a tailored feedback to the user. So this feedback is based on the user's performance, which we'll see in a minute. So we can see for this question, this is the student response, and then this is the feedback. So the student was able to answer correctly 7 questions, and the student failed 3 questions. So if the student is able to pass the pass up to 80% of the assessment, the next section will be unlocked, or the next module will be unlocked. Another aspect of STEM Hub learning platform is My Learning, where students have access to the courses which they've enrolled. They see the progress which they've made. So in the introduction to Python programming, this student the student has gone 33% of taking 33% of the course. For web development, the student has not started, and then artificial intelligence 75%. So we have access to all our section performance, where we can see all the courses which these students has taken. So we can see the students, the feedback that has been provided for this particular module or this particular section. So this particular section, the students, these are the feedback. So this was the feedback we just got now from the AI. So we can see the students scored 70%, and then these are the feedback for the 3 questions. So this feedback is meant to explain more to the students, not give the student the answer to the question. So it only gives the student guides the students on how to answer the question, but not provide the student with the answer to the question. So we can see all the feedback which we've gotten. So these students scored 100%, so there's no feedback for this particular section. So for this section, we can see a feedback. So this feedback, as I said earlier, is tailored to the students, or it's adaptive. So a student with high performance gets a more complex or a more complex explanation based on the student's level of understanding. Meanwhile, students with a very low or low performance get a more detailed or a more granular explanation of every concept in a way that the student will understand. Some factors are considered in computing the student overall performance. These factors are considered to reduce bias in the student performance computation. The student average score, the overall average score in all the courses, is the key player in the overall performance. From the institution accounts, we're able to create courses and track students' progress. So let me log in as an institution. So here from the institution, so when we go to explore courses, we have access to all the courses we've created, and the institution can as well create courses or create a course, and from here they can send bulk message to students under any of these courses, and again they have access to different courses which they've created. So they can publish and unpublish a course which they've created, and then they can see students that are enrolled to a particular course. So these are the students enrolled to this course. They can create a module, and then here they can as well create a section under a particular module. So let's see the student performance. So from here, okay, this student has not taken any course. So this particular course, you can see is completed 0, and then total sections 3. So there are 3 sections, and the student has not done any. So the progress is 0. So we can try this second student. So we have the second student who has completed 1, section out of 3 sections in this course, and the student progress is 33%, and the student performance on this particular course is 90%. So this student is doing really good this particular course. The student performance results helps the institution or the educator to know how a student is performing on a course and to know how to help a student if need be. I would like to state that the translator model we are using is the OpenAI API or the ChatGPT API. But as part of this research, I have fine-tuned 3 models on Pidgin English. So here we have our 3 models. We have the 1 billion, the 3 billion, and the 355 million parameter. Then here is the GPT or the ChatGPT or the GPT model response. So the 3 billion parameter has a very high performance. It's able to translate or to answer this question accurately in Pidgin. So AI now pro term for technology where they simulate human intelligence. Machine learning now subset of AI where they enable computers to learn and improve themselves without a split. So it has the ability to explain English sentences or English terms into Pidgin English. So I hope to deploy the 3 billion parameter model and integrate it into our learning platform, as this is going to save us the cost of running the GPT API, and it's going to provide us with a lightweight Pidgin English model which can be refined or further refined later. By adopting this learning platform, they can promote personalized and adaptive learning not only in Nigeria but also in other Pidgin-speaking countries across sub-Saharan Africa. This concept can also be extended to other multilingual countries across the world. Thank you.